Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome tarot reading. And we hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, happy spring if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, right? And so in this reading, Sagittarius, we see somebody feels like something is lacking in their life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. And we also have spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I just feel like somebody in this reading, you or your person here, somebody close to you, right? And so maybe it's a stranger, I doubt it, but it could be maybe, but somebody realizes that something is very lacking in their life, and maybe you're going to meet this person, and they realize that, Sagittarius, because of the awakening and the enlightenment, right? So that's how they are hip to that, yeah. And we also have this card, Girl Talk, and and this can talk about somebody who is moving on from somebody, yeah, talking with friends or time with friends, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. In this reading, it looks like somebody might have realized here, you or them, right? And you have to take it the way you see fit. It's possible there's a realization in this reading that somebody moves on because something was lacking in their relationship. And they come to know that by way of a powerful realization, right? It could be a tower, of course, right? Powerful realization could be. Sometimes an awakening comes as a tower. Yeah, it's kind of the ouch way to get it, right? Yeah, there's better ways, but often it is like that. And so we also have this card, slowly but surely getting ahead. Somebody's getting ahead here. I'll read it like it's them, because they realize something. They have an awareness, right? They're aware and of what needs to change in their life or what they really want. And once you become aware, your life can change, right? That is if you are not afraid to take action, right? Somebody's not afraid. I don't believe. Problems to be resolved with the ink pot. And so, yeah, there was a problem here. There was some type of, and it's also possible that if you know this person, they are coming to tell you that they miss you and that they realize that you are lacking in their life. And I feel like that's going on here. Okay. And their life was lacking because you weren't around, right? And problems to be resolved. So the ink pot spilled over, and I guess that means somebody's going to clean up that mess, right? But it is spilled over, right? It's an old ink pot, back in the day. And so that means something happens, but it gets all cleaned up. And maybe somebody has an apology for you, possibly. So we see this moving on over here, happily single. Now we see the sword and the rose, Sagittarius, clarity, truth, revelation. And so we already know that somebody had an awakening, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And here's the revelation. Here is like a confirmation of that. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, and protection and power. And that's what the sword and the rose is. The sword is the truth. The sword is the protection, and the rose is the thing that you are trying to protect here. And because the sword can really stand for truth, at least in tarot, right? Ace of Swords can stand for the truth. It can. And here's the Phoenix. And this is a new phase, rekindling, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Somebody changed your mind. It's really cool how they have these kind of new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and then they get to the last one, and they just put it out there real simple, changed mind, right? Somebody might have changed their mind about who they want to be with in this reading, and they moved on. It's definitely a possibility. And but before we begin the tarot, Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. Yeah, I'm accurate, and I'm a Silva grad, and we do the tarot spread at the end. We do. And they're lots of fun. They're very personal. We do them on the phone typically, right? Some of the things that come out are very are interesting because some are literal and some are symbolic, right? So sometimes the dog will show up in the reading because I did a reading on somebody yesterday, and of course I would never say who it is, but also a piercing. That can be that, some type of, doesn't have to be a piercing in your ear, but you got really hurt in your life. And that was the truth, right? So getting back to this, Sagittarius, there's some type of a transformation here. And this transformation, which I feel like is in love, is definitely part of the Scorpio full moon that we had yesterday here. For some people in the world, it's happening today. And the Scorpio is about, the Scorpio is the eighth house of transformation. And that's what we have here. And it can also be, Scorpio is also about powerful realizations. It rules the tower, the card, the tower. And it's when we say, powerful realizations, this can mean like psychic, right? Intuitively, they just come to you and you're like, what? I want to go be with Sagittarius. That's how this reading looks. It definitely does. And whenever Scorpio shows up, the psychic can be involved all day long and twice on Sunday. So let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. And we have this card. Here we're using astrology cards today, and we have conjunction. Yeah, and a conjunction is usually a favorable aspect. It is, on the zodiac wheel. It is when one sign moves into another sign, or a planet moves in there. The planet really moves into a sign. And it is kind of working and supporting the planet that is usually there. Yeah, it is. And so we have integration, synergy, and unity. And so, yeah, see, this is working together. And that's what this person wants to, they want to work with you. I believe they do. And, conjunction, the junction on the freeway is when, the two lanes go together, right, to make a new exit or a new kind of, sometimes like an on-ramp. Yeah. And so, juntos here, this means together. And so does con in Spanish. It means with. So somebody wants to get with you, Sagittarius. Maybe they need you to help them with their Spanish, right? Let's see what we have here. And we have Taurus, tactile, grounded, and stable. Yeah, and so this person's coming to have something stable with you. Maybe they're a Taurus. The sun is in Taurus right now. Interestingly enough, too, with the sun in Taurus, we have Jupiter and Uranus, right? I did a video on that. And I will show the video. I will link the video once more for the Scorpio full moon. If you'd like to see the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is about change and expansion and growth, this could be exactly that. And because we have Taurus and we're in Taurus, right? The Jupiter conjunction takes place in Taurus. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. And we have Chiron. Chiron is about wounds, right? Vulnerability, kind of, we can be seen as a weakness, kind of, but potential through pain. Yeah, interesting. So we do, sometimes when we suffer, this is when we wake up. Whatever doesn't kill you will, what was that one? Whatever doesn't kill you, something like that, kind of heals you, basically. But Chiron is also about reflection, and this is potential through pain. Like you're able to see, and everybody has to see in order to heal or in order to improve any vulnerability that you have. Everybody has Chiron in their chart. Yeah, if it's in the house of relationships, right, seventh house, it could be kind of, right, it might be difficult in relationships, right? But when you see that, this is why your chart is so empowering and valuable, because then you go, yeah, I am kind of vulnerable there, and now it's super clear to me, because sometimes we feel something's kind of missing or off, but we don't know what that is. Your chart really points that out. So there's a vulnerability here. And I believe there's a healing, because this is Chiron, the wounded healer, basically, right? Core wounds. Yeah, core wounds are, you could be born with that, right? You could be born with, because as I said, everybody has Chiron in their chart. So, yeah. And you can be born with so many beautiful things. Yeah, don't get scared, Sagittarius, all right? And so let's get into this reading right now. And, let's use this deck here. And we're going to go ahead and clarify, because this deck's kind of a trip. And let's see what we have here for Sagittarius. And we're going to go ahead and shuffle. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius, we have the Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Here he is. Five of Swords. Ten of Cups. Wow, look at that. Very cool. The Nine of Swords. A lot of swords here. 3 swords here. But the Page that's a pretty good card for, yeah, it is. And that's a neutral card, basically. This 5 and this 9, not so much. The Hangman's reverse. Here he is. And he's kind of muscly legs here with his tights on, right? Yeah. I don't really like tights on men, but hey, whatever. If you have to go to yoga, right? We have the 10 of Swords. Let's see what else we have. See what else we have. We have Temperance. So right now we have 3 majors. Yeah, we do. And we have the World card reversed. Yeah, and so I need to cover that. And that is, here's the couple, and they are, you can't see any really body parts except, the behind. And Sagittarius, let's move the camera down so you can have a look at it. This is unfinished business that somebody has with you. In other words, they don't want this to end. That's really what that means, right? Yeah, I mean, if this wasn't a love reading, and I feel like it is, then, that'd be different. Then we'd say you have unfinished business and, I don't know, you didn't pay somebody what they wanted or something in a contract, right? Yeah, and I'm not saying that's the case. Of course not. And Temperance is here with her kind of roller job going on. And so maybe we have an earth sign. Maybe it's a Virgo. We have the Hermit underneath the Knight of Pentacles. And, when we see this stuff, that could really be the other person. It could be your chart. You might have, maybe you have a whole bunch of Virgo placements, right? Yeah, you could. And, let's see what we have in this reading, though, Sagittarius. There's a couple of endings here, and we see moving on with this card, Girl Talk, right? And she's sitting around with her friends and saying, I moved on from so and so, and here she is calling her friend. She goes, "Hello, Kim." So she's giving Kim the lowdown about the latest, right? And she wants to have fun, and she's telling her that she moved on from somebody. That's what that's about, yeah. And so we do have that, and then we have the 9 of Swords is a completion. The 10 of Cups is, and so is the 10 of Swords. So we see these completions, and the 5s are endings too. They're usually very challenging endings, challenging event, changing, life-changing events, or just something that really kind of switches things, right? This reminds me of a square in your natal chart. Yeah, this 5 of Swords, because it can be, sometimes it's unexpected, but this is like tension building with the 5. It's like you're not even to the 10 yet, which is the completion. It's kind of definitely a challenging change, and somebody feels compelled to change. This reminds me of Uranus, right? Yeah, that kind of, and Uranus is the Tower too, right? Which can, come tumbling down unexpectedly. Yeah. And so let's see, the Hanged Man reversed, Sagittarius, can talk about a sacrifice has been made or an enlightenment, right? We have enlightenment already because we have the Phoenix, right? Yeah, it says right here. Well, it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, and growth. There's another card here, the Torch, that talks about the same thing. Spiritual enlightenment, spiritual development, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, I love that understanding, right? Because, you could understand trigonometry and all this stuff. And, I don't know, you're a genius, kind of left brain stuff. But, if you don't really have an understanding of kind of who you are, or, that you're a divine being and that you're so powerful, then yikes, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get a card on the Page of Swords. This sits in the overall energy. We can call it the current energy too. We could. And here's the page looking up to the sky. Let's see what he is. They got him dressed like a pirate, right? Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I like Mediterranean pirates. Let's see what we got, you guys. I'll take an English pirate too, right? Or a Dutch. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands. And this is another challenge. And we see these people here, and they are fighting. And yeah, I feel like someone's coming to tell you they ended something because these fives are endings. I also feel like there are challenges here where there could be an apology here because there's worry here, right? And the Five of Swords is victory and defeat. That's really all it is. It can be mind games. It definitely can. Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely could be, but it's either or. It's either, victory and loss or mind games. And in this particular deck here, which is different, is the Five of Swords means a short-lived victory. So somebody feels challenged. Maybe it's this Knight of Pentacles here. In the past, we have the Ten of Cups. And what this means sitting here with our Oracle support team. Yeah, we have an Oracle support team, right? Just like, I really need an AI tech team. All right, Sagittarius. So, yeah, you can get on the phone and call me if you want to help, right? Just kidding. And we have the 10. I'm getting more patient with it, right? Yeah, because Virgo's in my North Node. This talks about kind of being more organized. And yeah, definitely. And yeah. And so, the Ten of Cups here is kind of definitely showing up here in the past. This person realized you're there happily ever after. And this person, Sagittarius, wants to stick with you through thick and thin. Yeah. Yes, they do, because these people are running together. It's a family, and they're running in the rain. Like, you know what? We'll get through this, even if it's raining, or I support you that much. And somebody realized that they really love you here, and that they want to transform things. Yeah, and you were missed, Sagittarius. You were sorely missed. Yeah, you feel, and when I say sorely, I mean maybe they had a broken heart, right? A sore on your heart, right? And you can actually die from all that, right? I mean, you can, because your emotions create your health, right? So, yeah, so the barrels here, you feel something's lacking in your life, love, money, or goals. All right, so let's get a card here, though, on this Knight of Pentacles sitting in the challenge. He's reaching for the pentacle because he's going to offer it to you, Sagittarius. Yeah. Nine of Wands reversed. So there's a giving up in this reading on something because we see the Ten of Swords. We see the Five of Swords over it. These are endings. Your person gives up on another situation because it was lacking and they miss you. Yeah, and I'm not sure what that third party or whatever that other situation is. It could be they work in another country or something and they were like, why should I stay here for this career when I could go be with Sagittarius? And, Sagittarius is loaded, right? Just kidding. That's funny. Let's see what else we have here. Five of Swords, you might be. Why not? And we have Temperance twice in the reading, okay? So, this person feels challenged by whether or not they can kind of bring you two together, whether or not they can create balance and healing with you, right? Where's that card at? Oh, Chiron. Yeah, we're talking about healing here. Potential through pain. Yeah, this person probably, suffered here. And, it could definitely be. Here's a Nine of Swords. Somebody suffered here. Five of Swords. Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. Ow, right? Yeah. And so vulnerability, yeah. And so stable, yeah. This person here is wanting to build with you, and they want to offer you something stable because of this Taurus card. Tactile, grounded, and stable. Yeah, they do. All right, so let's see what we have here. And maybe you had a short-lived victory with them. You could have, right? Maybe they went away and maybe they moved away and got married to somebody else. We don't know the specific story here. No, we don't. But we know what we have said here, all right? So let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Ten of Cups and the World card again. All right, so here's the World card, this time in the upright. And this World card talks about being enlightened. It talks about being wise and mature and going through the whole 20 kind of steps or situations within the major arcana. So when you get here, she's being reborn because she's naked, right? And so she's mature. She's getting her wish come true because of her maturity and because of her life experience. Yeah, it's not that, I don't know, she read an emotional intelligence book and woke up one day and said, "Wow, look at that, look at me. How you like me now?" No, it wasn't like that, right? And so the world card over here, Sagittarius, is uh, this is somebody who like, it also talks about ending cycles. I'm changed big time. I'm ending all that other stuff. The devil, right? Maybe, shadow work needed to be done. The death card, they needed transformation. They needed enlightenment with, with the hanged man, and so on and so on, right? So, in the past, that's what this page of swords is. This page of swords, it is the overall energy, and it sets the tone here. So here he is wondering here, feeling very challenged, right? And something ends that they give up on here. They do that. They ended a cycle in the past, or this is when they realized in the past. This page of swords is like he knows, right? He knows here. Now in this deck, he knows. He's looking up to the sky and goes, "See, I was right." That's what this page of swords is about. And he's older, so he kind of knows here in this reading. Let's get a card on the past for Sagittarius. And we have the King of Wands, and we'll get another card, the Tower. And I was talking about the Tower in the reading, and there is a Tower here. So when somebody really wakes up, and we have a revelation. Where's that card here? Clarity, truth, revelation. Right here, the sword and the rose. So we already have the understanding and the enlightenment. So we know, right? We know that in the past, somebody went through something. The tower fell. They could have been in a relationship. They could not stand up to how much they missed you. Because this person misses you, Sagittarius, because there's something lacking in their life, right? And it's love in this reading. And so, the barrels here, I guess there's no wine in that barrel or pickles, or I'm not sure what they put in that barrel, right? Not really sure. And so, yeah, what else do they put in barrels? I don't know. Okay, and so the tower's here. This could be Scorpio energy, Uranus, like, Aquarius energy, where unexpected changes, right? But it's kind of, interesting how somebody, like, this is a powerful realization, like I was saying, that something's lacking and I need to move on. And that's what it is here. Nine of Swords. It could be moving on from a lifestyle, right? Yeah, I don't want to be a, a traveling model or just, right? Something like that, right? Yeah. And we have the Nine of Swords and we have the Four of Cups reversed, a traveling tech person, whatever it is, right? And Four of Cups doesn't have to be traveling. I'm only saying that somebody could be leaving a lifestyle. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups reversed. This is a missed opportunity, and this is somebody worried here. All the blood is on the excuse me, guys, the swords. It's a completion, but somebody worries here because they know here through pain and grief, because he's laying down. He's not really crying. He looks like he's losing sleep though. And this is like, worry, or I learned the painful way here with these swords, right? That was a missed opportunity with Sagittarius. Somebody realizes in this reading, and it's good because I just had this conversation today with somebody like, well, what happens if they never really wake up to their own power, right? Which is, this isn't necessarily about power, but wake up to like who they really are, their divinity. Then they're going to live this really low vibrational life, lousy job, lousy this, that, just lousy, right? Yeah, it doesn't always have to be a lousy job, but just unhappy and, and definitely not being in your life purpose, not being, right? Hangman reverse, let's get a card on the Hanged Man reversed, and, interesting. All right, and we know that he knows a lot, or that he learned, because the crows are here, and they are very intelligent. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're more intelligent than, a sparrow. I don't think sparrows are that smart, but hey, I'll be a bird watcher or some type of scientist, zoologist in my next life. All right. Maybe they have a special name for people who study birds and things like that. They probably do, right? All right. So they never told us in school, Sagittarius. So that's how it was, right? There's so much that was left out. I can guarantee you. Yeah, the Hanged Man, right? Yeah, you're like, oh, is that all there is to do in this life? Is, I don't know, go type or whatever, go work in this kind of office and stuff like that, right? Okay, Six of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Hangman reversed. This is somebody who's already made a sacrifice here, because here's the Ten of Swords. The Tower is a sacrifice in this reading. This Ten of Swords is a sacrifice. And the Nine of Swords is worry over it. Yeah, this person could have made a sacrifice and they're wondering, is that even going to be enough? Yeah, don't be a wolf, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, or a wolf. What else? Don't be a pirate, okay, when they come to talk to you, all right? Let's see what we have here. Just kidding. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Hangman reversed. This is also a recognition. Because the Six is a recognition, the Hangman is an epiphany or an enlightenment. This is definitely somebody who woke up spiritually about you. And we already know that because we see that up here with the torch, enlightenment. There's another card over there, the Phoenix. Let's get another card here. The Sword and the Rose too. Five of Pentacles. Look at that. Yeah, really interesting here. So somebody gets left out here. Maybe your person's Pisces. They could be. We have some other signs. Virgo and, maybe another Sag. Over here, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And the World card is typically Scorpio or Capricorn for me. So Five of Pentacles, I find this interesting too. This could maybe be Pisces, because Pisces is about endings. Yeah, and so, the World card is about an ending. In this card, these two couple, they're hugging each other really tightly. They end up together. That's what that's about. And it's about sacrificing something and learning and being wise and coming full circle. It's reversed. That this person doesn't want to let this go. Here's the Four of Cups reversed, a missed opportunity. So this is definitely unfinished business. Yeah, like hanky-panky, Sagittarius. Do you know what that is? Yeah, See what we got here. Five of Pentacles. This could mean somebody's being left out here for something of more value, something that brings balance to somebody, possibly healing, right? Definitely a recognition that something's lacking. Remember we saw that? That was the first card, the Barrel. The Five of Pentacles is lacking. These people lack money and health. And so, yeah, this is a very Virgo card, for sure it is. And, it doesn't have to be, it's next to the Hermit, but it doesn't, have to be. But this is something that's lacking. And I'm recognizing that in my life with the Six of Pentacles. And so I'm making a sacrifice, and I went through an enlightenment. Yeah, I did. And I don't mean you got highlights, Sagittarius. Somebody was calling it that, an enlightenment. I don't remember when that was. I'm like, oh my goodness, right? And Seven of Wands, this is fighting for being super overwhelmed, because it's a seven, like with your thoughts. It can be resisting somebody, because the sevens are about movement and inspiration and passion and things like that. Yeah, somebody's in their mind, they love you and they miss you. Maybe it's this Hermit, and they're very overwhelmed. But as they are overwhelmed here, I feel like the concern here is that you might resist them, or they're resisting somebody else, or both. Because it sits right here next to this kind of sacrifice and enlightenment, and it sits next to this ending, the Ten of Swords. And he's walking away. This is called a destruction zone in this card. Yeah, whoever wrote this deck is, a little tough, right? A destruction zone or disaster zone. That's what she called it. That's not funny, right? But the Ten of Swords is in the environment. But he's walking away. He left the Nine Swords there. He's going somewhere better. So he walks away, creates an ending or experiences one. And these people are watching. Like, somebody could be knowing that maybe somebody's walking away to be with you. That could be that could be going on in this reading, possibly. And we have the Sun, and somebody was talking about it the other day, the red flag here on the Sun. But, this is in the environment, and he is coming here with the red flag. And I feel like it's to bring clarity, right? And red can be very kind of startling, and it's very bright. And, the sun is about clarity. We have clarity over here with the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, and revelation. This person's bringing you news here. It's going to be kind of like startling or very surprising, I should say, right? So they're bringing you news here that they've ended another cycle, the Ten of Swords, that they've closed out a cycle and that they moved on from something. Yeah. And, my bad. I did forget a little bit exactly what they put in with that red flag, but it was true too. It was honor and protection. I think that was one of them. And this person does want to honor you for sure. We see that over here with that same, the sword and the rose. Yeah. And we have the star card. It's reversed, so we have to cover her. She's naked. Yeah. And, this is pretty lady here. And the star card reversed, it can sometimes talk about an ending. It really can. And it can talk about, it's an 8, but it's in the reverse. This is like I have to leave something because I don't have any power. Right? I don't have any, and when I say power, I mean personal power. If something's really lacking in your life, then you feel like you don't have a lot of personal power. Like, I got to get out of this situation because it's very lacking. And so therefore, too, this could be that somebody's afraid here. Because here's the Seven of Wands. Like, they don't have a lot of hope for this situation. Yeah, and they could just be coming to tell you they've ended something. Because the star can be, it can be an ending in the reverse. It is a lack of hope sometimes, right? And this, possibly this could be somebody else's energy here too, because there could have been a couple people here, right? There could have been a few rather, but this, star reversed could be an Aquarian who's kind of in trouble. It could be, right? Leo's here is the sun. And we're going to get one more card on that environment. This is typically the psychological or the psyche, right? The environment. Three of Swords. Yeah, see, there could be more than 2 people here. Yeah, there's heartbreak here. And this Three of Swords showing up with the Ten of Swords is an ending. And I feel like it has to do with the star. I feel like this means that somebody was not inspired. The star in the reverse. Because you feel something is lacking in your life. That's definitely like a lack of inspiration. That's what happens here. This person's coming to tell you that you do it for them. Like, they feel so inspired by you and what they can do with you. And I'm predicting this is going to go well for somebody out there. Problems to be resolved, right? It's not really a prediction. It's reading the card, right? Yeah, but still, this is really beautiful, right? Temperance showing up in the desire or the action. And it shows up with the Queen of Cups. There could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. This is a healing and love. I'm pretty sure this is what they're trying to do. That's probably you, Temperance, Sagittarius, right? And in the outcome is the World card reverse, Sagittarius. And we're going to leave that there. And yeah, and this is unfinished business. And here we have problems to be resolved. Yeah, it looks like this is going to really happen for you. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. And check out my, the full moon video I put up yesterday for Scorpio, because it's a really important full moon, because it's Scorpio, which is about regeneration and endings and new beginnings. That's really what it is. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell, Sagittarius, so you can be notified of my readings, get your psychic reading going on, etc. Thank you so much, guys.